Vanderbilt.
Good morning, Vanderbilt.
My brief moment as a hairstylist has ended in complete nutter.
John has been changing my hair around because I was saying
right.
that the curls are not up to their normal.
Not that you can see either of our
can't
hairs
really
right
tell,
now because we gotta get in low to fit in the shot. But
I'm
that's
nice
right.
and short, so my
What?
head. I'm nice and short, so my head.
You're nice and
never
short.
gets
See,
cut off.
I gotta lean in, right?
Yes.
This will be my plan. I'll just lean
There you
back.
go.
But
Just relax.
yes, Vanderbilt. I was asked this morning whether or not I would actually help Carly with her hair because I am, after all, an expert on hair.
And John did do some stuff with it, but I was too scared to let it be seen by the public because, let's be real.
I mean,
I don't know.
I just don't feel the love right now.
Feel the love.
I don't.
Feel the love. Look, it's behind my head like you wanted me to do. See, I'm doing it. I'm listening to John.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
See? You got it.
I got it.
You
See,
got it.
Vanderbilt. I feel like I'm an inspired person. I don't know if any of you ever seen the movie Remember the Zohan, but it was semi-autobiographical. It was.
So you are gonna be him.
Well, they named it after my stripper name, Puffy Coco.
Okay, John.
You may have seen me. Anyway, moving along. I'm sure there's other news than that. But
I'm sure there is.
Why
don't we figure out what's going on around Vanderbilt?
Get straight into it. Here are your headlines, Vanderbilt. Dr. Marcia Alisan Dawkins, an award-winning speaker and visiting scholar from Brown University, today will discuss racial passing and the color of success. This will be in the Commons Multipurpose Room from 7 to 9 p.m. Dawkins is the author of Clearly Invisible, Racial Passing and the Color of Cultural Identity. Chris Mann, a Blair School of Music alumnus, class of '04, is a contestant on this new season of The Voice on NBC. On February 5th, special post-Super Bowl premiere, he performed a blind audition of Because We Believe, the Italian, and was invited to compete on Judge Christina Aguilera's team, originally from which Can, 29-year-old, received a degree in vocal performance from Blair. Although classically trained, Mann is versatile and in a variety of contemporary music styles. And I might just add, I, as a Sigma Nu, got an email from this individual who was calling saying, by the way, this is going to be the second Sigma Nu on NBC's The Voice, and I was hoping that we could get some support. So, another Vanderbilt Sigma Nu going to lead it up. This time, maybe Christina Aguilera won't tell this Sigma Nu to take the pants off, even though they did do that to poor Patrick Thomas. If you ever want, he's a good old Southern boy who didn't know what to do with that, but I'm very curious to see how Christina behaves herself this time. I hope poorly. And moving on, the American Association of Colleges for Teacher Education will present its 2012 Outstanding Book Award to H. Richard Milner IV for Start Where You Are But Don't Stay There, Understanding Diversity, Opportunity Gaps, and Teaching in Today's Classroom. This will be February 19th, and it is the 64th annual meeting in Chicago. Milner is an Associate Professor of Education and a Founding Director in the Learning, Diversity, and Urban Studies Graduate Program in the Department of Teaching and Learning at Vanderbilt University's Peabody College.
Wow, that's so... I can't believe 2 Sigma Nus on The Voice.
2 of them.
You guys are famous. You guys are like really on your way to getting some fame.
Well, yeah, absolutely, so cool. Absolutely. Well, if we can get a third one moving up,
yeah,
you know, we'll just see if we can get one.
Why don't you try?
I should try.
You should.
I should try.
Do it.
You know,
everyone go audition. Then Vanderbilt can take over reality television.
That's right. That's what we're all about, is taking over reality television.
Exactly.
Because, you know, if anything, you know, we keep it real here at Vanderbilt.
It's true. It's so true. I think it's really cool. Like, I could be, like, that'd be awesome. Get The Voice, like, go sing for a bit.
I could be on The Voice. I think I'd want to be on CeeLo's team.
CeeLo's team?
CeeLo's team. Yeah, just because.
He'd be fun.
He's got
real fun.
Oh, but did you see him in the Super Bowl?
I did.
Vanderbilt, if you didn't see this guy in the Super Bowl, just picture him. All right, so in Madonna, one of my favorite songs by her, actually, yes, I have a favorite Madonna song, Don't Hate, is Like a Prayer, right? And in it, she sings, and in the music video back then, this, you know, they had this great gospel choir and this wonderfully rotund African American woman, you know, belts out. She's in the choir. Great music video, powerful vocals, right? But picture CeeLo in the exact same outfit as that female gospel singer.
That.
It was basically a dress. He's going out there.
Funny.
and CeeLo, doing his thing, and it was it was life-changing.
The one thing that confused me about her halftime show was the guy who was on the string, who's jumping, doing like
That looked so painful.
It looked so painful, and then she was on the side, like kind of like jumping next to him, and I was just kind of like, I don't understand what's happening here. Yeah. I remember there was some confusion among the group of us who were watching about kind of what was happening.
I tell you, that dude lost something very important to himself at some point during his age, because otherwise I don't think I could have pulled off Mooner like that. I was watching going, man, he's wearing a cup or something.
I was just very,
and it was bizarre,
one.
Yeah.
And Nicki Minaj didn't sing at all, which kind of...
None of them sing at all. Right, on these kind of performances,
right?
They're always singing to a loop tape.
No, but I mean, like, she didn't sing any of her songs.
Oh, any of her songs?
Yeah.
True.
Like I knew Madonna singing, but then I thought like CeeLo would like bring in like one of his songs, and Madonna would sing CeeLo's song with him, and Madonna would sing like Nicki Minaj with her, instead of just them going in. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like when you're at a concert and people bring in celebrity guests, and then they sing one of their songs with them. Like I know Taylor Swift concert, she brings in someone and sings one of their songs.
Oh.
So that's what I thought was gonna happen.
Well, yeah, no, and that's the way they used to do the Super Bowl, where they'd have a different artist come out and sing their hit from the year, and they just keep cycling until Justin got a little handsy.
Right.
But hey, I mean,
there you go.
That's entertainment for you.
It is.
Speaking of entertainment, what you got for us, Carly?
I have some interesting things. First of all, we have Valentine's Day coming up, so I decided to switch from celebrity gossip and do some makeup tips for a night on your big out for all the ladies out there. So the first one is violet rimmed eyes. It's best for those with pale skin, like me. Purple eyeliner brightens the eyes, says makeup artist Melanie Ingelisis. Line bottom lashes and then smudge sideways from inner to outer corners. Next, if you're not that into that eyeliner, you can try Orchard Lips. With this hue, less is more. Leah Michelle, for one, pairs her blue-tinged pout with a dewy, natural-looking makeup, says her pro Ingelisis. Have deep pigmented lips? Mute them before applying the lipstick. Dab on concealer so the shade appears true. And if that does not suit your style, try taupe eyeshadow. Stars like Nina Dobrev have treated in goth dark shades for goof-proof neutrals. Taupe flatters everyone and looks subtly sexy, says Ingelisis. For the longest staying power, smooth on cream shadow followed by a powder formula in the same shade. And lastly, none of those work for you. You can try two-toned rosy cheeks. Think pink. Stars such as Charlize Theron are layering their multiple blushes and rosy flushes to better define cheekbones on sallow winter skin, says makeup artist Nick Burrows. Blend the darker hue of powder upward from the apples of cheeks and then dust the lighter shimmer on top. There's some makeup tips, but until it's Valentine's Day, you have to keep yourself prepared and busy this weekend. So I have some weekend events to look out for right here on campus. First of all, Vanderbilt will open the doors to Memorial Gymnasium beginning at 7 a.m. to host ESPN's College Game Day for the first time in history. The event is free and open to the public, so no tickets will be distributed. Just show up and show your black and gold. Vanderbilt students will be allowed to begin lining up for that event's matchup with Kentucky at noon. Come and be a part of history, as the Commodores game with Kentucky on game day is the only SEC appearance on this year's schedule. It will not be a game to miss, so get ready to wait in line and cheer on those Commodores in one of the biggest games of the season. And in addition, on Friday night at 8 p.m., the Nashville Jazz Orchestra's Artist Series is performing at Ingram Hall. Tickets are $20 for adults, $15 for Vanderbilt faculty and staff, and $10 for students with ID. $10 for students with ID and $5 for students with Vanderbilt ID. Tickets are available at the door, and the performance features Bob Mincer, a big band jazz saxophone player, composer, arranger, and a member of the Grammy-winning jazz rock stalwarts, the Yellow Jacket. And if you want a relaxing night at the movies, the highly anticipated The Vow will be coming out this weekend. So grab a ticket and run to the movie theater to catch the new greatest chick flick. And until then, if you don't want to do any of those events on campus, make sure you at least tune into the Grammys, which will be this Sunday night. And speaking of the Grammys, I believe we have a little interview with John and Trevor about the nominations for the Grammys. So let's hit it.
Vanderbilt, today we have a rare treat. Trevor Anderson, now known as TA, as I had dubbed him about 30 seconds earlier, not to be confused with BA from the A-Team, is here to talk to us about entertainment news. You see, he is an expert. He is our expert here at VTV, and we're borrowing him on the Morning View from his show, The Scoop. How are you doing, Trevor?
Pretty good. Appreciate the whole TA thing. I really appreciate that.
I'm gonna start it. Just give it like you have no idea how many people are watching this show right now. You might just be called TA the minute you walk out.
The forever. That's it. John Rice, the trendsetter.
The trendsetter. You know, I try. I'm trying to bring back stylish sneakers. It'll happen. But so the reason we're bringing it on is this is about to become what has been called to me by some of our resident Morning View expert Carly as entertainment season. Now, what does this refer to? Is this?
Oh yeah, I mean this is just it's known as award season a lot throughout the entertainment community. I mean, of course, all the big awards that are happening. I mean, music Grammy awards, you've got Academy Awards, and a lot of film awards. December to February, that's just when they all happen, and so this is the hot time of the year for entertainment.
It's the hot time of the year. And so, what comes first?
Probably the first, I guess, major awards. I mean, you can go back as far as November. American Music Awards usually are pretty big in November. Move into December, and you've got some of the Critics Awards, End of the Year Film Awards, Billboard Music Recap. So the big, hits of the calendar year.
Okay.
Fast forward to January, you've got Golden Globes, or the first major film kind of award of the year, and you've got a lot of the Guild Awards. So a lot of people actually vote for the Oscars in February. You see their picks and can start to feel how the Oscar race is going to go. The only big music award probably in the early part of the calendar year is the Grammy Awards in February, which kind of are a little weird that they're in the middle of the film races, but
interesting.
Oh well.
Taking on music industry versus the film industry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it'll be a showdown. So for the Grammys coming up, do you have a specific pick for who might lead some of these more contentious spots?
Well, yeah. I mean, the Grammys this year look to be. I mean, there's one name that's huge in 2011, and it's Adele by far. I mean, she had top-selling album. I mean, album's still #1. It's been out for over a year now. Still best-selling album. I think like 19 weeks now, which has not been done since '93. So that just tells you kind of how big the CD is in itself. 3 #1 hits, which even though Katy Perry did do that about 2 years ago, still the fact that Adele's songs, and Adele's not really an artist that you might tag as someone who would be popular. So the fact she's even not only popular but like the top of the game right now is huge. And of course, the Grammys recognize that. I mean, she's a critical favorite. She already won 2 Grammys anyway, back in 2008, Best New Artist and Best Female Pop Vocal. So she's already, well received by the Grammy crowd. Going in with 6 nominations this year, including the trifecta of Album, Record, and Song of the Year. It hasn't been done since 2007 where someone's won all 3 of those awards. That was the Dixie Chicks when we brought them back into good graces. But I would be surprised if Adele took at least 2 of the awards for sure.
2 of the awards. You're not thinking all 3.
I mean, maybe. I know usually Record and Song of the Year go together. So, I mean, but I actually think maybe Album of the Year for sure. Best-selling Album of the Year. Critics love it. I mean, 21's got to be the Album of the Year.
I mean, it's the last album I bought the entire album of, and in like recent memory.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people haven't, obviously still #1. A lot of people haven't bought a CD, but they, finally Adele's catching on so much that they've got to go out and buy it.
Yeah.
I think Record of the Year, she probably has a great shot for it too. Rolling in the Deep was the biggest hit commercially, sold over 5 million copies, huge #1 hit for singles, but also critically loved. I mean, Rolling Stone said it was the best song of the year. A lot of magazines, publications really get on it. The one thing she might have a little trouble with the Song of the Year, which is the Songwriters Award. I think it's a good song. I don't know necessarily if the lyrics and such are so great they'll connect with Grammy voters. I mean, sometimes the Song of the Year, is a little differently received than probably a Record of the Year category.
Okay, so she's got a little competition there.
Yeah, I mean, some people also, you got some great pop names. I mean, Bruno Mars is up for the award. Bon Iver's up for the award. So, well, for the Song of the Year award, let me clarify that.
Okay, so she's going up against Bruno.
Yeah.
Big lady versus little guy. It's gonna be a showdown. So, is she going to be the last person singing at the Grammys?
Ooh, I doubt. I mean, I don't think they're going to let somebody as big as Adele close. And people are going to tune in and see what she's going to do, especially because she hasn't been. She's been on vocal rest since October, so she hasn't been able to perform at any of those events.
I was just thinking the minute she goes on, it'd be clear the show's over.
I mean, it might be.
We'll see if anyone in the audience gets that joke. It's a sleeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
Don't highlight.
Okay,
but,
that's good.
Moving on. All right, after that, the Academy Awards, what are they, about 2 weeks off?
Yeah, 2 weeks after the Grammys, February 26th is when the Oscars hit.
February 26th. Now, which I've really seen almost no movies this year. What movies
John.
do you, I know I'm
John.
my life we've talked about it. I don't sleep. I don't have fun.
So you got all the time. If you don't sleep, you got time to watch movies.
I wish. You see, the point is I'm not sleeping because I don't have time, right?
Right.
It's counterintuitive, right? But what would you say are the best movies that you think will potentially win some of these categories coming up, so that I can narrow my choices down?
Okay. Well, obviously Hugo is going in with 11 nominations, which is the most of any film in the year. Of course, Scorsese, Oscars love him. Finally gave him some love. 2008 with The Departed. But 11 nominations, huge, huge total. But The Artist is probably the film right now to beat. I mean,
I have seen that one. Yeah, me.
Did you like it? Tell me you liked it. Tell me you liked it.
I loved The Artist. I did.
Okay, good.
Dog's my favorite part.
Plug for The Artist. Go see it. Coming in with 10 nominations, of course, it's been the good thing about maybe some of these film awards compared to music awards is you've got a lot of lead-up awards, so you can see where the critical favor kind of is.
Right.
I mean, The Artist, of course, has been huge, pretty huge on the critics circle, but really with the Guild Awards in the past few weeks, picked up steam. I mean, it won the Directors Guild Award, Producers Guild Award, some Screen Actors Guild Awards. And since those people who vote on the Guild Awards 9 times out of 10 vote for the Oscars as well, you see a lot of repeats. I mean, Directors Guild, for example, only 6 times in its history have they differed between the Directors Guild Award and the Oscars. So
really,
I mean, the directors are pretty safe bet. I mean, I would be if he lost.
Interesting. Okay, so that's for those. What about some of the other? And by the way, Hugo, what is that movie even about? I haven't figured that. In the previews, it looked like a kids movie. How is it winning so many awards?
I mean, even if it's a kid movie, it's a good story. I mean, Beauty and the Beast was a kids movie, but that was up for Best Picture. It's just a good story.
Fair. Seeing it in 3D nowadays, right?
That's why you plug for that too.
Plug it, man.
But I mean, it's getting a lot of awards because I think it's just a good, well-told film. I mean, performances are not necessarily being recognized, but the storytelling, I mean, the director awards, the screenplay is really, I think it's very well written. So those kind of awards, less so in the acting categories, but on some of the more production ends.
They had Russell Brand.
Oh, I mean,
I know. Wait, so but yeah, speaking of comedians, what do you think might be the top comedy of the year?
Ooh, the top. I mean, okay. Are you looking for comedy because technically Midnight in Paris and even Hugo are like comedy films. I mean, even The Artist in a way is a comedy film.
Sort of,
so you look at that kind of comedy, you look at like Bridesmaids, like something a little more mainstream comedy.
Yeah, I'm talking is it generally the more artsy ones that win those categories, or is it tend to?
Yeah, I mean very few like straight up movies like Role Models, movies like Bridesmaids, they don't get a lot of Oscar love.
That's a pity. Talladega Nights should have won. That's near and dear to my heart. The guy sounds just like my uncle. But, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like the last comedy win was Shakespeare in Love, which is kind of getting that same little like comedy romantic vote. So not a lot of straight up mainstream comedies do pretty well at the Oscars.
Okay. All right. And you've spoken that while you think Hugo was represented for its performances, and The Artist I'm sure might, but like what actual like acting performances do you think should be recognized throughout the season?
Well, I think I mean obviously since the Oscars already given their picks, it's kind of said and done. But I think the Oscars did a good job.
To win.
To win.
I want to put a little money on this trip.
Win.
Me and you are gonna have to have a little bet.
Okay.
Like every time you get one of these selections wrong, I think you should pay me $1.
A whole $1.
And every time you get it right, because you're the expert, there's a little bit of a difference here. Every time you get it right, I'd pay you 50 cents.
50 cents? What am I going to do with 50 cents?
No, what I'm saying is I have faith in you. It's like betting on the top horse, right? Your odds aren't going to be as good if you're the top horse.
Okay.
You follow me here. So there's a little bit of money riding on your decisions.
Oh, God.
Who do you think is going to win?
Okay, if I have to call it, because John Rice is making me call it.
Making the call.
Okay, I'll start at the bottom, work my way up. Supporting actress, you've got Octavia Spencer, The Help, easy. That one's been set for. She's just picking up more awards, rolling through the steam. There's no competition anywhere inside. Supporting actor, Christopher Plummer for beginners. Again, easy call. Supporting categories are usually a lot easier actually than leading categories. So those two, I mean, they've been picking up all the awards all season. Of course, Christopher Plummer is hugely respected in the community, so there's no way they're not going to give it to him. Someone might pull a fast one and get away from Octavia Spencer, but again, I think she's won so many awards already that, I mean, even if there comes a point, I feel like, where they just jump on the bandwagon more or less, and there's got to be a reason she's winning all these awards, so she's going to get it. Lead actor, that's a little tougher. I mean, the two that it kind of comes down to by now at this point are.
But you got to give me one that you think's going to win, because we have some money on it.
Okay, that's fine. All right, okay. At the beginning of the race, I probably would have said George Clooney, but now. I guess I'm going to go with The Artist, Jean Dujardin, French. is
the ladies like it.
who knew? You're good at that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's George Valentine, the artist. I mean, again, with the Guild Awards coming up, he's picking up steam. I mean, I think he's the best, so I personally want him to win. But that's going to be the one. The hard one, man, is going to be Best Actress. It's boiled down really to two people, Viola Davis and The Help. And, of course, Meryl Streep, who always seems to be the Oscars for The Iron Lady. Again, beginning of the award season, Meryl Streep was the hot favorite. And by now, Viola Davis has kind of taken off some of the steam for her, but you can never really count Meryl Streep out.
It's true.
In a lot of ways.
Even if she, and I do have to say, just props to her for playing someone of the opposite end of the political spectrum than she is. I mean, that's clear acting, right? Okay, so potentially. It is interesting that with the French artist, director, actor, all that. Right. At the end of the film, did you see the film when he has his one line?
Yeah, it's a French accent.
It's a French accent, which is why he doesn't want to be talking.
It makes so much sense when that happens.
Changed the entire film. I need to watch it a second time, or else I'm not really going to. Because I didn't appreciate it. You're supposed. I guess it gives it 2 watches, right? You have the first watch where you don't know, then the second watch where you do know, like 6.
Well, it makes so much sense, like why he doesn't want to talk on camera. It's like, oh, he doesn't talk on camera. Like why is he just open your mouth and talk?
Yeah.
Oh,
because he's French.
In America.
He's scared of losing. Which, just kind of runs with that culture.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't say it.
He didn't say it. He's far more respectful than me. Though I do hope he respects our bet when it comes up. Though I might be the one losing money on this. I know I lost some of the Super Bowl. But if we wanted to get information on these stories and more, where might we go?
Definitely check out The Scoop. We're online, all our episodes at VanderbiltTelevision.com. And, of course, in the next few weeks, we're going to have some rundowns of the Grammy Awards and leading all the way up to the Oscars. So we'll keep you updated.
Well, there you go, guys. If you want The Scoop, you got to go watch The Scoop.
Easy as that.
And guys, appreciate this. A little magic of TV studio. Observe my wardrobe change. Thank you, John. And thank you for appreciating my outfit. Yours looks fantastic, too. That was a fantastic interview. I really don't know how he does it.
He is so talented. So talented.
There's me, and then there's John Rice. It's a whole different animal. And the way he transitions and takes that conversation to interesting and new places. And
it looks like a great conversation. I'm excited to take a look at it.
Absolutely. Definitely. And I probably might win. Well, John Rice will probably win some money off of it. Hopefully.
Making some bets.
There was a very complex bet that was set on there.
Really?
If you pay attention, and you're those math majors on there, it's pretty intricate. I may have thought about it, stressed a little bit about it, but I have some ways to fix stress, actually, Vanderbilt. First, here are 10 things you can do to help you reduce stress. First is to meditate. If you're thinking meditation means twisting your body into an uncomfortable position and uttering oohs and ums for an hour. Guess again, any repetitive action can be a source of meditation, says Herbert Benson, MD, an author of Relaxation Response and director emeritus at Benson Henry Institute for the Mind and Body and Medicine in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. This includes walking, swimming, painting, and yes, knitting. Any activity that helps you calm yourself and get your attention on the present moment. When you catch yourself thinking about your job, your relationship, your lifelong to-do list, experts say that simply lets the thought escape and bring your mind back to the repetition of the activity. Try just 5 to 10 minutes a day and watch the stress levels drop. Picture yourself relaxed is another idea. In your mind is too talkative to meditate? Try a creative and peaceful visualization, like in Happy Gilmore. Or a dreamscape to start simply visualizing anything that keeps your thoughts away from the current tensions. It could be a favorite vacation spot, a fantasy island, that new penthouse in New York City, or something touchable that you could feel with your favorite silk robe or a cozy sweater. The idea is to take your mind off the stress and replace it with an image that evokes a sense of calm. The more realistic your dream day, in terms of color, sight, sounds, and even touch and feel, the more relaxation from your experience. I do include kiss in mine. And another option is to breathe deeply. Feeling stress evokes tense, shallow breathing, while calming is associated with relaxed breathing, says Michael Lee, author of Turn Stress into Bliss, founder of the Phoenix Rising Yoga Therapy in Bristol, Vermont. So turn tension into relaxation, he says. Change the way you breathe. Try this. Let out a big sigh. Drop your chest, exhaling gently through your pursed lips. Blow a little. Says Joan Borisenko, PhD, director of Harvard's Mind-Body Clinical Programs. Now, imagine your low belly or center as a deep and powerful place, feeling your breathing coming and going as your mind stays focused there. Inhale. Feel your entire belly, sides, and lower back expand. Exhale. Sighing again as you drop your chest and feel your belly, back, and your sides contract. Repeat 10 times, relaxing more fully each time, and if watching me and hearing my voice say that helps, feel free. Look around you. Mindfulness is a here and now approach to living that makes daily life richer and more meaningful, says Claire Michaels Wheeler, MD, PhD, author of 10 Simple Solutions to Stress. It's approaching life like a child without passing judgment on what occurs. Mindfulness means focusing on one activity at a time. So forget multitasking. Stay on the present tense, and can help promote relaxation and provide a buffer against anxiety and depression. Practice it by focusing on your immediate surroundings. If you're outdoors, enjoy the shape and colors of flowers. Hear birds call. Consider a tree, or the lilies in the field, to quote the Bible. In the mall, look at the detail of the dress in the window. Examine a piece of jewelry that you'll never buy your girlfriend. Focus on how it's made, or window shop for furniture. Checking out every detail, pattern, and style. As long as you can keep your mind focused on something in the present, stress will take a back seat. Drink hot tea. That's another thing. If you're a coffee guzzler, consider going green. Coffee raises the level of nutrient stress hormone, cortisol. So this right here is bad for me. While green tea offers health, beauty, and relaxation, says Nicole Perricone of MD, author of 7 Secrets to Beauty, Health, and Longevity. Chameleon tea is a traditional favorite for calming the mind and reducing stress. And black tea may be a stress fighter too. Researchers from the University College of London report participants who drank regular black tea displayed lower levels of cortisol and reported feeling calmer during 6 weeks of stressful situations than those who drank a placebo with the same amount of caffeine. So keep that in mind next time you're caffeinating and dominating. Or you could show some love, as this kid and a dog did one day. Induce relaxation and response by cuddling your pet and giving it an unexpected hug. Cough, Carly. Our family member snuggling with your spouse or talking to a friend about good things in your lives, says psychologist Deborah Rosman, who likes to cuddle. PhD, co-author of Transforming Stress. When you do, you'll be reducing your stress levels. Why? Experts say social interaction helps your brain think better, encouraging you to see new solutions to situations that once seemed impossible. She says, studies have also shown physical contact, like petting your dog or cat, may actually help lower blood pressure and decrease stress hormones. Number 7, try a self-massage. I'm not talking about that, guys. When your muscles are tense and you've no time to visit a pro, try this simple self-massage technique from Darren Zier, author of Lover's Massage and Office Yoga. Relax and travel straight into Zen land. Place both hands on your shoulders and neck. Squeeze with your fingers and palms. Rub vigorously, keeping shoulders relaxed. Wrap one hand around the other and forearm. Squeeze the muscles with thumb and fingers and move up and down from your elbow to fingertips and back again. Repeat with the other arm. Now, another one is to take a time out. It's not just for kindergartners. Adults need time outs too. So, when you sense your temper is about to erupt, Jeff Brantley, MD, author of 5 Good Minutes in the Evening, suggests finding a quiet place to sit down or lie down and put the stressful situation on hold. Take a few deep breaths, like I said earlier, and concentrate on releasing tension and calming your heartbeat. Quiet your mind. Remember, time is always on your side, so relax. The stress can wait. Number 9, try a stress musical detour. Music can calm the heartbeat and soothe the soul. I'm telling you, baby. The experts say so. When going gets rough, take a musical stress detour by aligning your heartbeat with a slow tempo of a relaxing song, or if you're a Twisted Sister fan, go for I Wanna Rock. And you might want to make that a classical tune. Research shows that listening to 30 minutes of classical music may produce calming effects equivalent to taking 10 milligrams of Valium. And number 10, take an attitude break. 30 seconds is enough to shift your heart's rhythm from stress to relax, Rosman says. The way to do that, engage your heart and mind in positive thinking. Start envisioning anything that triggers a positive feeling, a vision of your child or spouse, the image of your pet, or a great piece of jewelry that you're saving up to buy. Some guys might do it. A memento from a vacation. Whatever it is, conjuring up the thought will help slow breathing, relax tense muscles, and put a smile on your face. Roseman says that creating a positive emotional attitude can also calm and steady your heart rhythm, contributing to feelings of relaxation and peace. So remember.
These are great tips.
Absolutely. Read this. Oh, it's like the best way to think. It's the
sorry.
positive way. Oh, it's fine. It's
Extra
fine.
picture in there.
I've always got pictures. And by the way, I just got to cite my source, WebMD. I know some people don't love it, but I do. Absolutely.
There you go. Those were some great tips.
A big one for me
Definitely
is
have to think of those,
don't caffeinate and dominate unless
No, it's so
it's
true.
green tea.
I always drink tea, and people always laugh, but it's so true.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite is mint tea. I know everyone laughs at that.
Mint
but
tea.
Mint tea.
It'll like keep your breath smelling nice.
Exactly, and it tastes good.
Coolness. Well, yeah, it will. It gives you that cool breeze.
It does. It's kind of just like refreshing. It's like chewing a
Refreshing.
piece of gum, you know? It's a minty flavor, so it's just refreshing. It's not like something you're adding on like another taste, I guess.
Absolutely.
What you're eating or whatnot.
Absolutely. And fortunately we have cool weather as well, with about a temperature that's currently 34 degrees, and humidity of about 80%, and the barometer pressure is 30.36. We're going to have winds from the north, so be wary about that, Vanderbilt. Avoid the winds from the north if you don't want it to get cold, right? I have different
Exactly.
paths I travel around Vanderbilt to hide from the wind.
It is very true.
Don't want to get blown away.
No.
Let's
And
buy
it's
great
getting
forms.
colder. It's slowly getting colder.
That
so
it
until
is.
then, we'll have to stay inside and keep
Absolutely.
warm.
That's right. And you guys just stay inside and watch more episodes of The Morning View. Have a good day and live strong.